Today is April 10, 2013. It's 2:10 p.m. I'm going to call this EMS guy here. 202-673-3331.
May we help you?
Yes, hi. My name is Anna Agoli. I'm calling. I spoke to someone last night, and I really just, he told me to call you during the day to find out a definite answer to my questions. I'm looking to get an apartment in the area where your firehouse is located. If I needed to get an ambulance, where would the automatic place be that the ambulance would be taken? How does that work?
Hold on a minute.
Thank you.
Captain Jernigan.
Hi, Captain. You said Captain Jernigan?
Jernigan, yes, ma'am.
Jernigan. My name is Anna Agoli. I'm calling because I spoke to somebody last night and had a few questions about where you automatically, depending on your zoning, your firehouse is in a place. Is the firehouse for the property that I'm looking at buying? But I need to know. One of the things I need to know is if you call 911 and need an ambulance from that property. The address is 546th Street Southeast. Where do you automatically take people? Which hospital?
That is and no offense, and I'm not trying to, but it depends on the availability of the hospitals. So you could, a person from that address, if the hospital's closest hospitals on reroute, you could end up uptown at another hospital. So it depends on which is the closest available hospital. That's our protocol with that provides the proper care that you need.
Okay, so the closest hospital at the moment that person calls, the closest hospital that has a bed for that person is the one where you automatically bring the person.
And when you say automatic, I tell you, can I refer you to the medical director's office?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of moving parts to that, and I don't know, what you're looking for or how in depth you're looking for an answer.
Yeah, you want an in-depth
thing. The closest available hospital. That's the easiest answer. But and it's not when the run comes out; it's when they get to your house, get you wrapped up, assess you, and are ready to transport you. Because this thing changes about a minute.
Right.
So, what are you really looking for? What is your question?
Well, you're going to have a house. What is the closest hospital to that? To your firehouse? Where would assuming there's a bed and that the person can use the services in that hospital, as opposed at any hospital, as opposed to needing one particular hospital that only has, what's necessary for that person and their condition. Assuming that person can use any hospital, what is the closest hospital to you? What would
me
to that firehouse? That firehouse would go from there.
Would probably be Howard University.
I'm getting different answers.
Can you stand by for a second?
Sure.
Stand by for 1 second. I'm going to let you speak to Miss Anita Mathengale, okay?
Okay. Anita Mathengale.
Fire and EMS, this is Anita. How can I help you?
Yeah, hi. I'm calling because I'm trying to find out what the first choice would be in terms of hospitals. If somebody, I'm looking at a property to buy there in that area. The property address is 546th Street Southeast. If I were to call for an ambulance from that address, and assuming that every hospital has what I could possibly need, which hospital would come first?
That is such a loaded question.
Oh, is it?
Because of the fact that it depends on, let's say, if it were time of day, and it would take longer to get you to Greater Southeast as opposed to GW. but where you are would probably be between United Medical or GW, depending across the bridge.
Okay, so those are the two
every
hospitals.
Hospital could give you the same, but remember, some hospitals handle more cardiac, others are trauma centers.
Right. That's my next question. Now, the two hospitals that you're talking about that would likely be the choices, the two first choices would be either United Medical Center or GW. That's
saying on a perfect day where every single hospital has the same amount of patients,
yes.
And but if one of those was completely overwhelmed, then it would be to your advantage to go maybe to Howard or Hospital Center. So there's a lot of factors involved.
Right. Okay, but your first choice is, in other words, the two first choices, everything being ideal and equal, would be UMC and GW. With the
You're
patient,
just talking about sheer distance.
sheer distance.
That's all I'm saying. If
That's
you're
right.
talking about just sheer distance,
Yeah.
that's it.
How about if a person calls? Now, this doesn't have too much, because your answer already has given me what I needed to make a decision on the property. But what I have a question also about is, what if you call the ambulance and you already know that a particular hospital does not have what you need, and in fact that hospital has told you not to go there because another hospital has what you need, and you tell the ambulance that you do not want to go to that particular hospital, you want to go to another one, and the ambulance doesn't tell you that they've taken you to that hospital that you just said you don't want to go and that does not have what you need.
Mm-hmm.
Can you refuse? If you know in advance, if the ambulance, the paramedic tells you in advance, you can refuse in advance and say, I'm sorry, you're endangering me, I'm better off.
Ma'am, I don't want to be rude, but this sounds like this is something that truly you have a concern. And I want to be able to answer it in the best manner, the most intelligent manner. And so you're presenting it kind of hypothetical, but there's too much detail. And based on what I do as the quality director, I pay attention to detail.
Okay, well,
why don't we make this more official? Why don't I give you my full name, my office number, and I get your full name and number, and we make this more official?
That's fine. What's your name?
Okay. Your name?
My name is Anna Agolli. Agolli.
Hang on a minute. Anna Agolli. A-G...
O-L-L-I.
And my name is Anita, capital A-N-I-T-A, Massengale, M-A-S-S-E-N-G-A-L-E.
Okay.
And your phone number, is it 202 or?
561-4549, but I would tell you to dial 407-374-3704. That brings all my home, my cells, and everything else, so that anything I have programmed into it, I will get the call. If I can't answer because I'm in the metro, I will still get a message. If you just call my home, I don't happen to be home, I won't get your message. I won't know you called. So your best contact would be 407-374-3704, and my home phone, just for your convenience, is 561-4549. That's a 202 number because I live in D.C. That's in case.
4549.
Yeah, as long as you understand you can't leave a message, and even if you think you left a message, I won't get it necessarily. So. Okay.
All right, and my name's, as I said, Anita, and my office number is 202 715 857.
What was the last four?
2857.
2857. Okay.
Yes, and because you had called the main number here in recruiting, that was one of the reasons I want to talk to you more in private. So I'm running to a 3 o'clock meeting. Will you be available after 4:30 this evening?
Well, I could be available after 4:30. How late did you want to call?
I was saying after 4:30 after the meeting.
Yeah.
Or do you want us to schedule a time tomorrow?
We can schedule a time tomorrow also, if you want. Unless you know, are you going to be when you say after 4:30? Are you going to be there until like 8 or something like that?
My hours are public need, so I can be here. I've been here as late as midnight, so that's not near there.
Well, what I will do...
I want to address your concerns.
Okay. What I will do is I need to go out and get a CD and report for an MRI I took yesterday. I need to do that, and I'll come back and call you and see if you're there. Otherwise, if we wind up not speaking tonight, we can speak tomorrow morning.
That'll be perfect.
Okay, so we will make a tentative, like a definite appointment for tomorrow morning, unless we wind up speaking tonight.
Perfect.
Okay, what time do you get there?
Anytime after 4:30.
I'm sorry?
4:30.
You get here at 4. You get to work at 4:30?
No, you said what time I get to work in the morning?
Yeah, right. Well, like what time?
My desk phone will roll over to my cell phone, so I'm telling you, I'm at your disposal, so don't worry about that.
Okay, fine. So I can call you at any time. Once I call the
There you go.
715-2857 number, I'll get you wherever you are. If you can speak, you'll answer. If you can't speak, you'll call me back later. Okay.
715-2857?
Yes, that's what I have down. All right, thank you very much. I look forward to speaking to you. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.